When the transfer student introduced herself, floating comments suddenly appeared before my eyes. Here we go, the female lead falls for the male lead at first sight. Despite him having a girlfriend, she launches an aggressive pursuit. The male lead goes from disgust to gradually being won over. So excited for this to start. The female lead is making eye contact with the male lead. Sure enough, the transfer student Lucy Jackson, who had just finished her introduction, walked straight toward my seat. "Excuse me, can I sit in your seat?" she asked. My boyfriend beside me clicked his tongue impatiently. "Who the hell do you think you are to sit next to me?" The comments scrolled frantically. The male lead's tongue is so sharp, I can't wait to see him fall for the female lead later and desperately apologize with regret. Yeah, this side character girlfriend is so clueless. She better give up her seat now. Maybe the male lead will spare her later. From the comments, I could tell I was the villainous supporting character in a chasing the wife story. The male lead's childhood friend. The female lead fell for the male lead at first sight, and I, dissatisfied with her relentless pursuit, obstructed her at every turn and even framed her, becoming completely villainous. The male lead became thoroughly disappointed in me for turning evil and fell for the resilient female lead instead. And to please the female lead, he destroyed my family, ultimately driving us all to jump into a river and commit suicide. I frowned slightly at this information. Lucy's eyes reddened when she heard Brandon White's words, her body swaying as if about to collapse. The whole class erupted in shock. I stood up indifferently. "If you want to sit here, go ahead. Just a man, and one who would change his heart at that. Why should I care? Besides, wasn't it always Brandon who pursued me?" At my words, Lucy looked at me in disbelief while Brandon grabbed my hand, looking at Lucy with disgust. "Get lost, so unlucky." Lucy's face turned deathly pale as she looked at Brandon pitifully. "I just felt a connection with you. I'm new here and don't understand anything, so..." Then, as if encouraging herself, she said, "Plus, my grades are really good. I was always ranked first in my grade before transferring. I can tutor you." Brandon sneered. "First in grade? Our Jennifer is also first in grade. What makes you qualified to tutor me?" In the end, the seat wasn't switched, and Lucy voluntarily went to sit by the trash can. As soon as class ended, Lucy went out and bought a big bag of bubble teas. She said shyly, "Since I'm new here, please take care of me. This is my treat for everyone." Everyone cheered, but when it came to me, there suddenly wasn't any left. Lucy looked at me apologetically. "I'm so sorry. How about I give you mine?" She started to hand me her cup. I reflexively raised my hand. "No need, thanks." Before I finished speaking, the cup spilled all over Lucy. Her eyes reddened. "Jennifer, I know my request this morning was too presumptuous, but I already apologized and you made me sit by the trash can. What more do you want?" This immediately sparked outrage. I've been fed up with her for a while. She usually acts like she's better than everyone because Brandon likes her, and now she's bullying the new student? I wondered why Lucy had to sit by the trash can when there were other seats. Turns out Jennifer made her. Jennifer's family isn't poor. Why torture someone over a cup of bubble tea? Since Lucy was only wearing a thin shirt, the spilled drink made her figure visible underneath. The comments were all praising Lucy's cleverness, not at all seeing her as a homewrecker, even thinking she was sacrificing for love. I was about to explain when Brandon, who had been silent, impatiently threw his jacket to her and shouted, "Everyone shut up! Get the hell out!" The other students were afraid of Brandon, so they stopped talking, but their eyes remained hostile toward me. After Lucy left, looking aggrieved, Brandon said quietly, "I only like you. You don't need to target her." I instinctively asked, "What?" But he turned away and pretended to sleep. Feeling suffocated and angry, I believed even more what the comment said. To avoid an even worse fate, I went to the teacher to change seats. If I couldn't provoke them, couldn't I at least avoid them? But when I returned from seeing the teacher, I saw Lucy sitting in my seat tutoring Brandon.